Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you've not watched before, we are in the process of building a TMNT figure collection, and this week is a mega week. We've actually had this massive box arrive, which contains a whole load of the classic collections, or re-released original figures. There's been a few of these that I have not been able to get. Anyone watching the channel for a little while will know I've picked up a few over the course of time, but there's some of these I just cannot seem to find. So I saw this bundle come up from a collector who was downsizing his collection. It was already up for a very good price. He then messaged me with an offer, and I just thought, I'm going to go for it. There are one or two in here I already have, but the price I've got them for, I really think it's very fair. And I even think, well, what I may do is I might open up a few of these and display them. So crucially, inside this box, there are a couple of figures that I had on my 25 and 2025 challenge. Figures that I really want to add to the collection, that I've just really struggled to get. So I thought, well, I'll get the bundle. I can maybe then decide what to do with the other figures afterwards. But this does then include two I can knock off that list. So really excited to get this open, see what has arrived, and most importantly, see what condition it's all in. But it looks really well packaged. So let's get into this thing. Right, let's get into this box and see what we've got going on. Bubble wrap, which is always good. Okay, so let's have a little look. Right, so there we go. That's the bundle. So you can see quite a few figures in here. Let's start taking them out and seeing which ones we've got in this set. So, first one we've got is Leonardo. I have to say these are all, well, this one at least so far, that looks really good in really good condition. The year are these from? 2021 looks like. So these are sort of classic releases from about 4 years ago, something like that. So that's Leonardo. We've got, what's this? Okay, so we've got Bebop. This is actually one of the few ones, I've got to say, I don't like these re-released Bebops. Not quite sure why, but I presume cost. But the colours are so dumbed down on these. Obviously, they don't paint the boots, they don't paint the wrists, and even the waistcoat and that. I don't know, it just seems like everything's a bit off colour-wise. But there you go. In terms of the figure, yeah, again, fantastic condition. Okay. So then we've got Shredder. This is a great figure. Most of these, I have to say, look spot on, absolutely spot on in terms of the colouring, and everything detail-wise seems really close to what I remember from the original figures. It's just literally one or two that yeah, for some reason they've made some decisions, whether they couldn't get the colouring right or it's cost or something. But yeah, this looks great, really great. And of course these ones with the material, yeah, these, I mean, trying to find original ones of these that have still got the sort of full outfit intact is really tricky. So yeah, very pleased with that. Down for a second. Okay, And we've got our favourite, Donatello. All the turtles, as far as I'm aware, these all look pretty close. I didn't have all of them as a kid, but I think between me and sort of friends, cousins, etc., we had the whole set. But each of us probably had a couple each or whatever. Yeah, really good condition again. And we've got Krang. Excellent figure. I like the fact you've got all the walker and that. Just a shame you haven't got the actual robot. They did release that, I think, back in the day. But I've got a feeling size-wise it was way off, because it was kind of like, was it not similar size to the main figures? And sure, it should have been a bit taller. But anyway, going off topic. Yeah, really good figure. And you can see it from the backs, they're changed. Obviously, this is as they've expanded the line further and further to include more and more of the figures. We've got Michelangelo. Very cool. We've got Raphael. This is the only one that I've got a feeling is not quite the same colour I remember it being. It might be, I can't really, I'm not that sure, but I've just got a feeling it was not quite as light as this, the original figure. But there you go. And we've got, this is one that I really wanted to get. So this is the Foot Soldier. It is really tough to find one of these boxed, complete. Whether they don't make as many of these, and obviously the turtles you can get pretty easily, and one or two of the villains you can get, but for some reason I can't. It's taken me all this time, and I've now been searching. Well, I've been doing this for over a year. You know, more than 6-9 months, really thoroughly, and I've, you know, really hard to come across these. So very, very pleased to add the Foot Soldier to our collection, and this ticks off one of our 25 in 2025 challenge items. So yeah, well pleased to add that to the collection, and there is one other as well to come in a second, which will also be ticked off the list. Quite cool that these have been towards the bottom of the pile. All right, so who have we got left? We've got Rocksteady. Now I really like this figure. This, other than the fact possibly his wrists aren't painted, this one looks pretty much as I remember it. So yeah, really like that one. Yeah, very cool. And finally, this is the one that I really wanted the set for. This is obviously Splinter, complete in the box, or on the card I should say. Yeah, again, because it's got the material outfit, if you do find these sort of vintage ones of these, usually they come without the outfit, and if they come with it they go for a lot of money. And it's one of those, for some reason I just haven't really been able to find for a sensible price in terms of getting the figure box. I've seen this figure go for as much as £30. I mean, the re-release, this version, just 30 quid on its own. And obviously I have been trying to do this collecting on a certain budget so that things aren't too silly. So yeah, absolutely chuffed to bits to get that. What year is that from? That's 2022, that. So yeah, so that's sort of 3 years old. Yeah, really, really pleased to add these into the collection. I love all the lines. I've got to say, I love all the lines of Ninja Turtles sort of figures and whatnot. But there is just something about this original. I mean, in many ways, these figures are inferior to a lot of the more recent adaptations and releases. There were more limitations in terms of what they could do at the time. And I suppose when these were designed, I guess at that time they never had an inkling that they'd be so successful and things would go on to become what they have. But yeah, these figures just have that massive nostalgia that takes you right the way back to sort of that late 80s, sort of early 90s time. Yeah, they are excellent, and so pleased to knock not one but two figures off of our list for this year. So yeah, really pleased with that. I will line these all up just so we have another little quick scan through. But yeah, I'm dead chuffed with these. Thank you ever so much for watching. This is a slightly different video this week because obviously we've got all carded figures, nothing loose. But yeah, I just thought I've got to give this box a video of its own, because these original sort of classic figures, I guess, really are where everything started, aren't they? You know, so I thought this deserves a little video of its own. Yeah, thanks so much for watching the video, and hopefully we'll see you again. This is what we do every week, building this collection. So yeah, please feel free to like, subscribe, drop me a comment if there's anything you want to ask, or I mean, if you've got any advice about collecting like this, yeah, pop it in. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.
In my room on the floor, bags all around, figures standing proud, that beloved sound. Leonardo leads with his sword held high, splinters wisdom each time I pass by. I hunt for the rare ones, oh what a chase. Donatello's tech brings a smile to my face. Rap's got that edge, yeah, ready to strike. Mikey's pure joy and I revere their might. In every box a piece of my heart. Collecting turtles, yeah, I'm stacking them right. From the shadows of New York, they light up my night. With every adventure, they teach me to fight. Teenage Mutant Legends, heroes in sight. Every comic and movie, I'm lost in the lore. Trading stories with friends, always wanting more. From 88 to now, they never grow old. Shells of courage, every tale to be told. Got a shelf full of memories, old and new. Chilling with the turtles, they always come through. Countless battles fought in this world we built. With each figure I add, the excitement's fulfilled. Turtle power ignites, I stand tall and proud. Collecting turtles, yeah, I'm stacking them right. From the shadows